honey bun. How you guys doing? This is Grace Reported, and I want to get straight to the topic. Please to subscribe to this channel. We are building over here. Okay, guys. So, a story just revolved again. It came back around in the news. This happened in 2020. This was about a young lady named Braylon Stone. She was a transgender woman, well, a transgender teen. She was 17 at the time when this happened. The reason why the story's taken foot now and hand and limbs is because what happened and what they were investigating all this time. So with Braylon, let's find out who is Braylon Stone and how did she even come to this demise, you know? The thing is a lot is happening in the world. From Corona to no more stimulus check. Okay, so it's just so much that's going on. And now in 2021, people are still doing the most when it comes to their sexuality. Okay, so with Braylon Stone, she was a young transgender woman that unfortunately was murdered. But you ask yourself, why was she murdered? What is going on in the LGBT community? You understand? Why is this young lady dead? You know, that's what I had to go and find out. I was very interested and intrigued with the story because one, this was born a man, a young boy, into now a woman. So now you're thinking to yourself, what took place besides him being a transgender? What happened? So from what I researched and what I came up with is Braylon was doing the most. There. Let's just come out and put the cheese on the cracker and hopefully there's no mouses around. Braylon was doing the most. Let me tell you something. If you want to be transgender, side gender, forward gender, backward gender, those are your choices. So it's not anyone else's choice what you decide to do with your body. If I were born a man and I decided I want to be a woman, that would be my choice. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's wrong, right, or indifference, that's a choice that I would have to make. So that's things that I would have to live with. Now with Braylon, where I feel she went wrong is when she started doing too much for entirely too little. Braylon, may you rest in peace, first and foremost. You understand what I'm saying? So with Braylon, she lost her life because of her tongue. She started exposing and she started telling, texting, videoing, showing, doing all these social media things. And the fact, and these are facts, the fact of the matter is you have a lot of men who are living a down low life. You understand what I'm saying? You have a lot of men who are living a down low life. So because they're living such a down low life, they don't want anyone to know. You know, if somebody is a prostitute during the nighttime, they don't want their 9 to 5 to know that, you know, hey, in the nighttime, you know, I'm a streetwalker, you know, or I'm a prostitute. So they live a down low life. They live two lives, you know? And is it your duty to expose this person? Is it your duty? No, it's not. If you are doing things with this person, sexual things, why do you feel as a transgender that exposing them is going to give you points? And that's what I don't understand in the transgender community. Why are you guys so quick? Like a match, so quick to expose that you were with a heterosexual man. Why is it you guys are so quick to do that? I would like you guys to comment below and tell me that part of it. If you're a transgender person and you're here, thank you for your engagement. But I would like to know, why are the transgender people so quick? Why are they so quick? Excuse me. Why are they so quick to expose? Why? I never understood that. If this is something that they're proud of doing and they're coming out the closet, so to speak, why does it has to be now an exploitation? Why? And this is where Braylon went wrong. She was from Little Rock, Arkansas. So, that's probably like a little small place where everybody probably know everybody. You have those little communities. Everybody, Miss Jones know Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank know Miss Betty. Everybody knows each other. So, if something gets out, it's going to spread like wildfire. More fire than what's burning in California. And California is about to be off the map. So, that fire is spreading fast. I think she was wrong for exposing these men. Let me tell you something. The only time you will get exposed in my life is if it has to do with my bills. Okay? I will expose my bills. Somebody please help me with these bills. You understand? I'm not in the business of exposing another person's sexuality. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not in the business of that. So I think she was really wrong for doing that. And there was somebody, it was a family member friend I was reading, and he was trying to reach out to her, telling her, listen, Braylon, you're doing too much. You're exposing these men. And let me tell you something. Play until you meet the wrong player. Okay? Now you're really going to know what time it is. Everybody out here is not playing. And if a man wants to live his life on his down low, is that right? I don't think it's fair to him. And I don't think it's fair to whomever he's dealing with. If you are a man, woman, boy, girl, cat, and you want to live that lifestyle, why is it so hard for you to come out and say, hey, this is what I want to do? We are not allowed to judge you. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is going to take care of all of that, not us. Judge or ye be judged. You understand? So we're not here to judge anybody, but we are here to draw a line of truth. If you know that you are a man and you like other men, you should not then engage in a heterosexual relationship. It's very simple. And if you are in a relationship with as a heterosexual man, and you see yourself getting drawn more to homosexuality, then you should make a decision, because a lot is happening. Take a look at this video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about with Braylon and how everything kind of unfolded for her. May she rest in peace.
Walking trail. All of us are family oriented. The kids go on their bikes all the time, so it was just scary. Jamie Diaz says she and her neighbors saw the crime scene Thursday afternoon. I saw the vehicle, and then also heard what had happened. She says there may be petty crime in the area, but not to this magnitude. And we've had cars break into, vehicles stolen type thing, but nothing like that.
It's a very quiet neighborhood. We get very few calls, so it's very surprising to all of us.
Sherwood police officers say the teen has been identified as 17-year-old Braylon Stone. They're trying to figure out whether Stone was killed in Sherwood or brought here. They're also looking into a motive. An investigation like this is rare for the city.
It's very unusual. I believe this may be our second or third homicide this year.
All the while, Diaz says she'll keep an extra eye out. It was kind of scary.
Oh my goodness. So you see, she was killed in a car, and they're saying that they're not sure if she was killed in that particular place or if she was brought there. You understand? And the thing is, right, why did the transgender girl feel that it was okay to expose, to put these men out on Front Street? Why did she feel that was okay? Why? Why is it okay to do that? Listen, there's so much more things this person could have been doing with their lives. You see this social media? It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying? You could flourish on social media. You could make millions. You could go far. You could do a lot of things. And it also could just be for your own personal use. I don't think it's up here to be exposing people. I really don't think that's what social media is for. You understand? And unless it's somebody doing really, really something crazy, abusing a child, something really, really outrageous, then yeah, expose them. But with this young lady, she found it credible to go out there and to start exposing these men who were on the down low. So of course people start, oh, yo, you heard? Yo, Tay Tay is gay. Nah, you lying. you crazy, man. Tay Tay ain't gay. We was just at the strip club the other night. He just making it rain on these girls. No. Oh, you don't believe me? Boom. Video. So by the touch of a finger, now you're seeing that Tay Tay and Ray Ray been together. And who was the cause of all this? Another transgender person. And that's what I noticed with the transgender. They are so quick to expose. And I remember this story. It was on Facebook a year ago. And it was very interesting story. And I couldn't figure out why she had to do this. Remember this lady right here? Remember what she did? She went to a hotel. I don't know if she was following these people. It was somebody she used to mess with. And then he was messing with a guy. And then she was following him. She went into the hotel. She saw them together and everything like that. And it just went down. It just went down. It just went down. And she exposed them. And no time later, they killed her. Is it worth it? Comment to me. Let's talk. Is it worth it to be exposing these men who are on the down low? Is it worth it? I don't think so. I'm not here to expose nobody, even if he's on the up low. If you are a man, just please don't be my man, okay? All right, we need you to be solid over here, okay? If you are a man and you are liking the same sex, you need to evaluate yourself. If you're in a relationship that does not condone that, you need to examine yourself, because that's not fair to the person that you're with. And most of all, it's not fair to you. But from what I was reading about Braylon Stone, some of these men she was in relationship with, the one that he got 50 years in jail for killing her. 50 years. They said that they were a couple. They were together. And I don't want to get too explicit over here, Grace reporting, but certain things just don't add up. How you didn't know? I wasn't sure. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? So he's going to jail. His life is over. You know, he's out of here like bad news. And it's just all around, it's just confusion. It's confusion from the Taliban jumping on the plane, jumping off like they have parachutes when they don't, to Braylon exposing everyone, to the lady that was on Facebook. It's just confusion all over the place. It's not a good look. Stop exposing people. I don't believe in that. I really, truly don't. I don't believe in exposing people like that on social media. But everybody is on edge. Everybody is on the edge because there's so much going on. So the least little thing you think will not bother a person is going to be the thing that pushed them over the edge. And she was wrong for this. People was going, telling her, listen, Braylon, you need to stop. You're doing too much. You know, you're putting your life in danger. People already knew, and other transgender girls was telling her in the chats from what I was reading that, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, did she want to lose her life? Because what we need to put in this conversation, sometimes some of these people are doing things because they are not happy with themselves. So they're doing it to cause attention, maybe to get harmed. You never know. Maybe some of them want to get harmed. Maybe some of them don't want to be here no more. Listen, you'd be surprised. If we could examine the brain and people's thought process, you'll be surprised what some people are just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just done. For real. And it's a lot. It's a lot. But I also want to know, why are these men feeling like they're not feeling secure with their sexuality? Why do they feel if they are gay, why do they feel they can't live in their truth? I mean, we are in 2021, for crying out loud. I've seen more gay men than I've ever seen in my life. I have. Back in the days, You used to see them, you could tell they were together, but it wasn't that intimate. Now they're holding hands, they're smooching up, it's free. Everybody's free now, So I'm not understanding why people are even still in the closet at this point. Like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody. If that's the lifestyle you choose to live, that is your lifestyle. I'm not here to judge you. The only thing that I will say is, if you are in a heterosexual relationship, it's not fair to the person that you're with. It's not fair to yourself. A conversation needs to be had and steps need to be taken. I mean, there was even a pastor child that was exposed on the net. A pastor. And then the pastor came out and said he was sorry. How would you look at that pastor that's reading the Bible, reading from the Bible word for word, and now you are living a double life? You are living a double life. So now you like, dang, even the pastors can't keep it real. That's why when it comes to church and when it comes to God, let me tell you, not because he's up there preaching the word, and some of these pastors, man, they know the Bible back and front. They're good. They're scholars of the Bible. But the Bible even talks about that. That's why you have to read the Bible for yourself. It tells you that a lot of people will go in my name and say they're this and say they're that. But God won't know these people. He won't know who that. Who? Pastor, what? Who? He won't know these people. That's why when it comes to going to church, when it comes to having a connection with the Most High, that's something you have to take for yourself. You cannot be out here depending on these pastors that they're going to guide you to the promised land. You will be in a land filled with weed, grass, and grasshoppers. That's where you're going to end up. If you feel you cannot take the time out to build your own relationship when it comes to these pastors, and you're dependent on their every word and you're hanging on to their every word, you have already lost the fight and the battle. Okay? So this pastor was exposed on Facebook, and then he came out and apologized. I mean, come on. So the exposing is something now, that's the new thing. Everybody's exposing everybody now. The gays are exposing the gays. Even the straights are exposing the straight child. Okay? So I don't know what to say about this Braylon Stone situation. It's very sad. It's very sad that this is what it's come to. People cannot live in their truth, so they kill. They cannot stand the fact that they're attracted to the same sex, so they kill. They cannot stand the fact they were born a woman, want to be a man, or a man want to be a woman, so they become transgender. They feel that they were born into the wrong body, so they want to transfer to the right body, so they get a sex change. So it's so much going on. It's so much. So it's kind of hard to filter everything because it's a lot, And I do feel bad for this transgender girl. I do feel bad for her. Because the simple fact that I don't understand why she felt the need to expose. She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that. Based on what I read and based on the research that I did on Braylon Stone. I do wish her resting in peace. I really do. I really do. At this point, what else can we wish her? We wish her rest in peace. But moving forward, guys, if you know somebody who is living a double life, and they may live 2 doors down from you, or a block down from you, or a house down from you, if that's not your man, even if it's your man, you need to go to them and be like, hey John, I'm seeing things and I'm putting the puzzle together and something ain't adding up. Is there a conversation you would like to have? But don't use that as a tool to go on social media and expose these people. It never, ever, ever, ever ends well. People ask me in the past, oh, Grace, have you ever smoked? And I'm like, no, I've never smoked a day in my life. I don't want to do it because I've seen how other people have reacted from smoking. So there's certain things I don't need to experience to see the outcome. So you don't need to do the things that these people are doing, going around exposing people. If you're having a problem with your significant other, that's time for a major conversation. If you know somebody who's living a double life and it's not really your place to say something because you're not with them in a relationship, mind your own business. He that keepeth his tongue shall keepeth his life. I promise you that. Sometimes in life, and it even tells you in the good book, sometimes you have to see, oop, I ain't see nothing, and be blind. Sometimes you have to, ooh, you heard that? I ain't hear that. And be deaf. That's how you have to live your life. Every little thing you see, you can't go, oh, time to record, boop, time to expose, boop. No, you have to know when to pipe down. You may know something about somebody, but if that is going to be exposed, it will be exposed in its own time, but not your time. I wish everyone well in this tragic situation, because it's tragic all around. All around is tragic. The transgender girl was a young person. This was a young person that's now going, for what? For what? For what? For nothing. For this mouth here. That's what it's for running the mouth. Before you go and expose people, take a look at other videos, how it pans out, and then second, think that decision. I just want to thank you guys, and we put R.I.P. to Braylon Stone, and we give our condolences to her family. And the young man who got 50 years, listen, you can't go around here killing people because now you're exposed because you were living a double life. So is 50 years a lot? Yes, it is a lot. That's the rest of his life. He's out of here. But you should have thought about what you were doing too as a young man. You was living a double life, and now you got exposed, so you couldn't handle the heat, and you definitely burnt down the kitchen. You understand? So you got to do your time. You did the crime, you got to do the time. That's just how it goes. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank you guys for rocking out with me. Have a great day, and I thank everyone who comes here for supporting. Remember to subscribe. Thank you guys, and have a great night.